First of all, shout out to the break room family pulling up. Queen Dree in the building. Yes, get that membership back, girl. Humble me, hype first in the motherfucking line. Shout out. What's up, Miss Mabel, Miss Jackie Moore? What's up, my ladies? What's up? Let me put up my welcome banner. Let me see if I can find it. Go ahead and throw that up. I hope everybody is doing well as people come in or as people may not. If you catch this replay, hello, welcome to the 411 as you watch this video. I have not really given a lot of updates on things I've been covering for a little while now. I had a jam-packed weekend, y'all. Shout out to Miss Rashida is certainly in the building. Welcome in, baby. Welcome in. Love y'all, ladies. I have not been doing too much for the past few days, mainly because this was yesterday was my mother's birthday. We started pretty much celebrating on Friday impromptu. I ended up having a shindig at my house on Friday, then we had another shindig on Saturday and Sunday. As y'all know, my nephews and one of my nephew's girlfriends have been staying at my house, and so I've been doing a ton of cooking and just, being that top notch auntie, wife, daughter, blah, blah, blah. However, shout out to my beautiful mother who turned 65 years old yesterday, but don't look a day above 45. You, girl, you look 20 years younger than what you are. Shout out to my mother, and I hope I follow in your footsteps. God bless you, and I am so thankful to have you here with me another year, and I hope we got many more rounds to come. Um, we had a great time, y'all, filled with drinking, karaoke, dancing. I danced so much this weekend that I spent damn near the entire day in my foot massager, y'all. I mean, hunty, I danced from one dance floor to the other, from one house to the other, from child by just everywhere, two stepping everywhere. You hear me? Thank y'all for the birthday wishes for my mom. I'm really, really blessed to have had her the 40 years of my current life. And yeah, moms rock, moms rock. Um, with that said, I'm not going to take long getting into my commentary today. It's kind of one of those things as usual. Catch me if you can. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for those that can, and for those that can't, we'll catch you on the next one. Let me see. Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon Mr. Terry Jones is in the building. Welcome, King. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You quickly becoming a break room favorite now, Associate Minister. I checked your page to make sure I didn't miss a live. Oh, I love you, Queen Dree. Shout out to you, baby girl, and your support. Continued support is everything to me, and I hope you know that. Oh, thank you, Associate Minister. Y'all it makes my day. You truly, truly makes my day, y'all. For real, for real. So let us drop into this commentary. If I thought this is me. Oh, my niece is texting me. If you are here, then you are right on time. Okay, I am getting started as we speak. So, first order of news, as y'all know, was a little bit of update for me and my weekend, which was awesome. Also, you guys, I was unable to go live in Club 411 because it takes 24 to 72 hours to verify your page and all of that stuff. The other times it was much quicker, but this time it literally, I guess, took the whole 72 hours. So I do apologize for those of y'all who was waiting on me Friday. It wasn't on my end. I did everything that I could, but YouTube was kind of being slow to beat their feet for me. So this is why we were unable to party. Aries Black, my baby, is in the building. I love you, Aries. Shout out. Shout out, shout out. Aries, if I'm not mistaken, you my first and only mod in the building. So, let me see. Thank you so much, Associate Minister. You a great person to have on the team. You feel me? So listen, this is my first set of commentary. I've updated y'all on what's going on with Club 411. We was just waiting to be verified and cleared, and then I will be live there. And honestly, y'all, I'm so excited because we had to miss this past Friday. I'll whenever they clear me for a live, I'm going in. I ain't waiting till the weekend or none of that. I'm pulling up whenever they allow me to. So I'll be in there partying at the first stroke of being able to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? Um, so hopefully, if it's tomorrow, if they let me in tomorrow, y'all, I'm coming to party tomorrow. It is what it is. Now with that said, and shout out to Open Book for the two great lives today. Shout out to my sister Open Book for the two great lives. Um oh yeah, we gonna still do our little party, Queen Dree. We ain't waiting till the weekend. Whenever they open the doors, I'm in there. You feel me? Straight like that. Shit, if they open them up tonight, I'm in there. It'll be a Monday night party. You hear me? And I mean is that's on the set. So make sure y'all still go subscribe to Club 411. As soon as they let us in, we in there, y'all. So again, shout out to Open Book for two great lives, and shout out to her for the two blessings today. Actually three blessings because her lives are a blessing. Uh, she sent me a cash app today, and she gifted me a membership because which was a blessing because my card ain't connected to YouTube anymore due to having to get some things straightened out with my accounts, making sure they weren't being hacked or whatever. So I hadn't been able to renew none of my memberships myself yet. So I want to thank Open Book for me being one of the selected gifted people. Thank you, Open Book. Um yes, we love her. Shelly Shell is in the building. Hey, my baby doll. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, let me post that. Yes, shout out to Open Book in the building. Well, she's not yet in the building, but she's in the building of life, straight like that. Now, with all that said, welcome in, y'all. Let me get into this commentary because I'm not gonna hold you long. I don't really even have a full battery, so we gonna go how we can go. But check it out. My first order of business today is going to be Queen of Kings. The reason why I'm starting here, you guys, is because I really don't do a whole lot of commentary on them as far as showing stuff because Rose is very insecure, like no cap, no offense to the girl, but I personally think it's crazy when people that have big platforms like 500,000, a whole million, like I don't see why people are do content and then they be so bothered whenever there is naysayers, or people that speak not necessarily for them, because I actually was a fan of Rose until she just started doing too much these past 6 weeks. Am I condemning her for a lifetime? No. Bestie is in the building. Shout out. Love you, Bestie. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I'm not here really to, I'm not picking up people's stories to find somebody to bash, but I am picking up stories to help bring clarity and hopefully learning experiences to these things. I should have known this one was coming. Hold on, y'all.
Hi guys,
Tell them who you are
the break room 401 nephew. Subscribe.
and tell them what else they can do.
Y'all can subscribe and y'all could like this vlog and follow Big Stacks 09 Cash App.
That is not my cash app, but
No,
close enough.
no. Big Stacks 1983.
Ow, give me 5. And that's coming from who? What's your name?
Omari.
That's what I'm talking about. I
Hey
love you.
Shelly Shell.
Want to call them all out? Let me see. Run their names down.
Hey, Humble Me Height. Hey, Mabel O'Neill. Hey, Jackie Moore. Hey, Queen Dree. Hey, Rashida. Uh, Dean Ray.
DeAndre.
DeAndre.
Good job. We got. You can do the first two.
Okay. Hey, Associate Minister. Hey, Aries Black.
Aries.
Aries.
Good job.
Hey, Shelly Shell.
And
Hey, only one. Hey, only one Lola with the info.
I think that is all. And they said he's an excellent reader. Hey, little guy.
Thank you, Queen Dree.
Yes, call those names out, baby. What's up, little homie? What's happening, little homie? Hey, handsome. Hey, handsome.
Hey, Humble Me Hype.
Hey, nephew.
Hey, only one Lolo with the info.
Hey, nephew. Yes. Thank y'all so much. Miss Jackie said, "Hey, sweetie." Ari said, "Hey there."
Hey, Jackie Moore.
Queen Dree said, "Stay in your books, King."
Thanks, Queen Dree.
Mwah. I love you.
The whole time.
Pulling up on the chat, nephew.
You welcome.
You saw it?
Bye, guys. Don't forget to follow the Break Room 411.
Big facts.
Cash out Big Stacks 1983. I'm out.
I love you, baby.
Love you too.
He had to come shout the break room family. Who am I? Who am I to deny him, y'all? Who am I? Okay, y'all. I would say sorry for the interruption, but it was a welcomed interruption. So I'm gonna light this blunt and we'll get back into it. And shout out to Omari for pulling up. Tip, love the kids. He done been over here 3 days, hunty. Don't want to turn me loose, y'all. He don't want to turn me loose. Okay. Thank you, Lolo. That's my baby. So, as back to Queen of Kings. The first thing I want to start with is the fact that okay, boom. Well, we see she back in her waist length. I guess what's that? Waist length lace front. um, I guess she was getting tired of the ball look, y'all. She was getting tired of that ball look. However, what I wanted to talk about today that you guys have probably already heard about, but I had not done my commentary on it. Oh, right there. I had trouble connecting it to the Wi-Fi for some reason today. I don't know what's going on with it. He gets spoiled. Yes, he is, honey. You welcome, baby. Um, Matter of fact, associate member, and because I can't. Oh shit. Oh look, my bad. You've been holding me down. I can't do it through the StreamYard, but if you pull up to my live when I'm on camera, on my other device, I can do it. I'll remember to do that. I just can't do it from this phone. I got to be on my iPad. just sit, y'all eat more or whatever. Well, she decides to put up a some documents, aka receipts, of why there is no furniture in the home, and basically explain that she was sacrificing, that the family would have to make a sacrifice for her now because she has been, sacrificing everything for her family, and now it is her turn, is basically what she is saying. So she placed some receipts up. Ooh, Tiff, you completely cut out. We can't hear you. Hold on. Hold on, babies. If y'all can hear me, hold on 1 second. Okay, let me know if y'all can hear me real quick. Sorry about that. Thank y'all so much for your patience. I was switching back to my phone Wi-Fi. So let me know if you can hear me. Sometimes it switches to the house Wi-Fi and I have to just cut it off on my phone so it doesn't do that. But let me know if you can hear me. And thank you so much. Okay, so this should be better. Okay. Thank y'all. So she decides to put up some receipts, y'all, explaining why the family would have to sacrifice for her. And what she showed us, y'all, was that she has a paid surgery for her mommy makeover. Hey Mikey, welcome in. Totaling $28,000, you guys. She has a mommy makeover that has been paid for, worth $28,000. Thank you, associate. Now, y'all, come on and take this quick walk with me, y'all. The kids have no beds. I don't even think they all have air mattresses. I don't even freaking know if some sleeping on the floor or what is going on. We know there is absolutely no living room furniture. There is no dining room table. And you have a $28,000 mommy makeover surgery plan. And let's back up a minute, okay? The girl is not even, she said her goal weight was 125, meaning that she must be around 115 or, probably 110 pounds soaking wet, right? So we are talking about somebody who barely has an inch of fat. She may have a little skin she can pull or whatever, but this is not, she still happily wears two-piece bikinis and all of that. She still does all of that. So she's not extremely insecure about her body. Okay. We are not talking about somebody that's 500 pounds, 400 pounds. We're not talking about someone that used to be extremely big that has endless hanging skin. We're talking about somebody that's 115 pounds soaking wet. Okay. Yes, it is all about how you feel, Mama Three. But and I agree with you wholeheartedly, which is why I agree that why I also would say, okay, even if you had some things that you want better, okay, even though we may like how we look and love ourselves, doesn't mean that we got to come on here and lie like if there's nothing that we wouldn't change about ourselves if we could, or if it didn't require operation, or if you could just wake up in the morning and change and snap your fingers. You just gonna tell me there's absolutely nothing about yourself you would absolutely want to change if you could, whether it's your looks or whatever. It could be your hairline, your edges, your eyebrows to grow thicker, whatever. But let me tell you this. Right, right, humble, right, right. Her body looks great to say. She had 4 kids. Rose is very insecure. Big facts. Now check it, y'all. I'm not saying that just because I think that it's not, she doesn't got nothing that bad going on or whatever, that she should change. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is for you to be getting a $28,000 surgery. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what makes people think that they have to have like, especially if you're in a regular sized home, meaning unless you are in a not, if you're in a sprawling mansion with extremely high ceilings, and your living room by itself is 2,000 square feet or something, like, people don't need to go buy $10,000 furniture. If it comes to, and I'm just gonna say this, if it comes down to my children, me, or I don't have children, but hell, if I did, or even me, my family having somewhere to sit, me and my husband having somewhere to sit, hell, me having somewhere to sit, even if I wasn't married. And but I had, I make good money or whatever, but yet my savings was either fill up the house, or I can get this surgery, right? Let's say I had or any of y'all, we had $28,000 to, do one thing or the other, right? Well, for one thing, I'm not going to cut corners on a surgery or whatever. We talked about that here in the break room 411. Thank you, Mabel, for that super sticker, baby girl. I love you. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. I'm so grateful to each and every one of y'all that blesses me by showing up, super chat, super stickers, commenting, hitting a replay, all of that. I love y'all. So, and I'm gonna read y'all comments in just a second. Y'all know I'll be smoking it great. Now what I'm saying is there is no way that even if I know that I'm the type of person that will get um a furniture set that costs um you know $10,000 or some shit, or a bed that costs $10,000, or whatever it is that you want. I am not going to sacrifice having to have these luxury items over no items at all. It's basically what I'm saying in a nutshell. In a nutshell, I'm going to take my ass to wherever. Now, I ain't renting shit. But if I got $30,000 to spend on a mommy makeover or whatever, then trust and believe me, I can go get some damn furniture. Whether it's just a $1,500 furniture set or whatever. Um, shit. The furniture set I got now is 3 stacks. You know what I mean? So it's like, even, and I love my furniture, but no, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie like that shit was 8 grand or 12 grand. No, my furniture set was 3 bands paid in full. Everything I own anywhere in my house is paid in full. We don't believe in renting, leasing, or doing none of that shit. However, um, the point is that even if you had, I don't give a damn where you had to go. You know what I'm saying? You could have, I mean, shit, come on now. Even if you're used to getting $5,000 dinette sets and shit or something, I'm going to go somewhere and get a $800 dinette set just for my damn kids to have somewhere to sit. The numbers I'm throwing out here ain't important. What is important is I'm just saying it. I don't want nobody like coming for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a realistic person. Everybody ain't out here spending 5 grand for they kids to spill cereal and shit all over. You know what I'm saying? A 5 grand table eat just as good as a $15 one. I mean $1,500 one. You know what I'm saying? It just do. Um, you know. You can find a great couch for and living room set for 4 grand, like you could 8 grand. Both of them can sleep absolutely great. You can be reclining, plugging shit up in it and everything. Come on now. Uh, Now what I'm saying is I'm being a little bit humorous while I'm talking about this, but the serious thing is you can't think that that shit is cool or you get a pass or none of that to be able to put $28,000 towards a plastic surgery, but you will not keep in mind you get paid every month, right? So if you get paid anywhere between 8 to 15 grand a month, this is what Rose makes a month since she's been getting monetized. Anywhere between 8 and 15,000 a month is her YouTube checks. There is absolutely the family of Humble Me Hype, aka Break Room 411 family. Shout out to the kids. Shout out to the whole family. You know I love the squad. Oh, sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Now, my thing is, there is no way that you couldn't hold off your surgery and 1 more month. You could have used your next YouTube check and replaced it with whatever you needed to spend on just getting a decent dining room set. Now, I done seen some bad shit. I done had some bad shit. I got bad shit. That didn't require me to break the bank. You know what I'm saying? You can get a bedroom suite, a set of bunk beds for them boys. You can get a set of bunk beds. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know how much everything is out here in every store, but I'm pretty sure that you could take at least 5,000 of that 28 and throw some shit in there for your family to be able to get off the floor eating and have somewhere to properly sit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just confused. I'm super confused on that. I think she has one set of bunk beds. I hope so, cause I ain't seen them. I seen an air mattress, maybe two. Ouch, maybe two. But yeah. So my purpose of this is not to really be calling out numbers because you can find any item for all sorts of different prices. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who can go get a damn dining room set for a couple of $100. Just shit, 300, $400. You know what I'm saying? You can go get a living room suite for a stack. It might not be fancy. It might not be all supersized and this, that, and the third, cause whatever. But it can get you out the flow. Your kids ain't gotta wait 30 or 60 more days for you to get a YouTube check, for you to get them comfortable. I mean, I really don't get that, y'all. And it kind of pissed me off that she would even show that. It kind of pissed me off that she would even show I'm gonna spend 28 grand on my whatchamacallit and make that more important than spend 5 grand getting my kids up off the floor and like, what is we doing here? She posted, that's the thing, Mama Three. This is why when it comes from the break room, we gotta say alleged, but 95% out of 100, y'all know I be to the exact with it, like out the horse's mouth. I should have really kept my platform should have been named out the horse's mouth because yeah, I don't really repeat shit unless it comes from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? And she said, if y'all want to know why I don't got why I've been living in my apartment for 8 days, and which now it's been about 2 weeks, but she said for 8 days and don't have any furniture in the house is because now it's time for everyone to sacrifice for mommy. And then she put the receipt up for her damn surgery that said $28,000 already paid for. Well, I don't know if, well, actually, I don't know if it's paid for. Don't quote me because I wasn't looking so hard that I know if it's like, her receipt for what she paid for, or if it's just the, invoice of what it's going to cost for what she's going to do. So, I personally think it's absolutely ridiculous for somebody that's not even, jacked up in the body. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I think that is just crazy to me. So y'all mean every spare dime that the family has is going towards your surgery and not to the family? Because if the family ain't now, and let me say this, and I'm sorry y'all for the when I just start when I'm you're just starting off with your commentary, and you smoke them green strange clouds, you kind of got to stay focused, or your focus is going to need more focus. But I got another point to make on that. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Um. So another thing, I also feel that how dare you say that it's time for your family to sacrifice for you? Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't you just run up the bag moving to Hawaii? Now, Rose, come on, Rose, Rose. Now, Rose, I got questions. Come to the upper room and let me know. Like, didn't your family just make a major sacrifice when you supposedly went on a 2 week vacation and make it? Now, let's also make it make sense, y'all. Did the kids get to say goodbye to their friends or anything? Now, I'm not trying to come for the lady. I ain't trying to go too hard with her. But if I'm not mistaken, didn't you go to Hawaii on a 2 week vacation and decided, hey, we're not going back? We're not going back. Ain't that what you said, Rose? You just up and told your family y'all not going back, and then Brett have to fly back, hire staff to keep the Airbnb clean while he also went and cleaned it because y'all was living in it for a little bit, and then he go and pack up all y'all stuff and have some of y'all items like shipped over there. He had to put stuff in storage, rent trucks, then fly back to Hawaii and do this all by itself because Rose said she's not going back. Now I'm just asking a question. Ain't that what she said? And didn't like did the kids get to say goodbye? Did they get to go and make sure that they dad packed some of their favorite items and things that they would have really had wanted with them? Like it vacationing and being by the beach and all that shit. Let me tell y'all something. If you've traveled like myself and like many others that's in this chat, like I don't care how beautiful and somebody come talk to me. I don't care how beautiful a vacation is, whether you've been to Bora Bora. I ain't about to just call out the regular ass places that's attached to the US. I ain't talking about no US Virgin Islands. I ain't talking about no Bahamas. I'm not talking about your Jim. All these places are beautiful. But I'm saying even your most gorgeous of places, even your you know going to visit Italy and Italian food being your favorite food you ever had in your life, and you got to spend a week in Italy eating all the pasta that you could ever want. Even if you somewhere down in the Congo and always wanted to go back home to the African lands. I don't care where you're at if you freezing your balls off in Russia. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I mean? But you can name anywhere you want on the face of the planet, baby. I always want to go back home. You understand? I always want to go back home. I'm just not one of those people that can leave everything. Now, I ain't saying I'm one of those people that can't pack my shit up and let's go. Let's move here, move there. What I'm saying is, I can't just go visit somewhere knowing home is somewhere and stay. But know them now. It's good if you don't got them kind of attachments, I guess. But me, no, I got to make sure I have my favorite journal. My journals, my favorite whatever stuff that might can't be replaced. I might need some of my favorite pictures. I ain't saying you can't do without your furniture and stuff like that and your favorite kitchen set. I'm talking about stuff that you would want with you if you were going to stay a year or two somewhere, you know? And them kids, they ain't get to pick out things. I mean, I ain't saying they didn't, but over the phone or on a video call, like, hey dad, can you ship my teenage mutant ninja turtle stuffy? Or I ain't saying that didn't happen, but girl, it's weird to me. Like that you would say, now it's time for the family to sacrifice for you, but that's all I've seen the family do is sacrifice for you. That's all I've seen them do. You have uprooted their whole entire lives. Period. And I'm saying if you're gonna get the surgery, get it. If you're gonna spend 28 grand versus getting furniture or whatever, do it. But don't say it's because the family didn't sacrifice for you. Now that is a selfish ass statement. I do. Hold on one second.
I had to come take some more anyway.
Oh, it's good to see you, Pooh.
You too, you too.
Don't be no stranger. Don't be no stranger.
Well, I'm outside now.
That's what I'm talking
This is my
about.
first time really being out.
Right.
And shoot, it's almost been what, 2 months?
It
It
has.
has been almost two
Yeah.
months.
Well, you were missed.
Yeah, I missed
You
y'all.
were missed.
Smell good in here.
Yeah, I was on the phone talking to y'all and seen a beautiful lady in my phone reflection. He needs to grow some balls. Absolutely. And what kind of man lets her run the house like that? Exactly, mom of three. Let me go back up a little bit because I want to know what was on y'all mind. Pardon me when I be having to talk, y'all, and focus. All she cares about is herself, and she needs to get her hygiene together walking around barefoot and having that white stuff around her lips. Oh my God, it's disgusting, Queen Dree. Cause you so right. Love you, sis. Love you too. And take care. Take care now. Bye. And don't be no motherfucking stranger. Okay now.
I see what y'all doing later on this week.
Okay, baby.
I'm out of work.
Oh, okay. Come through.
I will.
Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I was saying bye to my sis. First of all, Queen Drew, you absolutely right. Her hygiene to me is way off. I can't smell her, of course, through my phone, but looking at her, like she be showing pictures of her, like washing her face and doing this and doing that. But yeah, it seemed like she's always like got some gross stuff going on. Like I said, she been on camera sucking boogers out her baby nose. Then she was pulling out some spittle out her off her tongue in front of the camera with no nothing on her nasty hands. Like and just pulled it off. It was so gross. It was so gross. She does a lot that's just not my style. Um, let me see. All she cares about is okay. I read that one. Rose acting like a weed. I'm done. I gotta post that one. And thank y'all. For shouting out the cash apps and the like, shares, and subscribes. Please don't forget to hit that like button. And Nisi 1111 is in the building. Not okay. I think you are still here. Hey Nisi, baby, love you, love you. And what kind of man lets her run a house like that? Right, Mama Three. Bestie said. Jackie Moore said selfish. Lolo says child 28K and no furniture is insane. You best to say it, bestie. Insane. Do you hear me? And this is after, like I said, ain't no telling how much y'all done spent for a family of, at the time, what? A family of like five. I wouldn't really include the baby. But yeah, a family of five to go to Hawaii. Then the dad had to go back home and come back. That was more money. Ship stuff over to Hawaii. Lord knows that was more money. Like, honey, let me see. Yes, that white stuff, Jackie Moore ill, right? LOL. I think it was Flam. It was Mama Three. Oh my God. And oh God, how gross, man. How gross. But the main thing that I wanted to point out with that one of this is that I'm not in control of what nobody does with their money. What I'm going to say is that it's definitely not I mean a choice that I would make. You know what I'm saying? I am not sacrificing a family of six, you know, for something that one person, that because it's not like an emergency. It really isn't. It's not like you are ready to unalive yourself over your body. Hold on. I told y'all this boy won't turn me loose. He coming out here telling me his plans for me. I'm like, boy, I'm taking you home today. He's talking about I gotta run. I'm gonna run some errands with my brother, and I'll be back. No, if you going home, you might as well stay at home. Save me a trip. Talking, I'm gonna run home and do this, do that. Like, boy, you don't run me. Somebody better tell y'all nephew he don't run me. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Um, but yeah, it's nasty. But long story short, I would not make those kind of decisions. I think it is downright like just not cool. I think your family deserves better than you put in 28K. That's not an emergency. Like, it's not an emergency. It's not life or unalive situation. It's really not something you speak about in a bunch of insecurity type thing, because like, you can go another month without their surgery, and get some furniture. I mean, I think it's just stupid at this point. Also, her mother came on live, and right before my live, her mother was on live, and I wasn't there for the whole live, but I was there enough to get the gist of it. And I know the mother was talking a lot about yes, her family comes first all the time. Who who family? Hold on, let me sip my tea. Woo. Okay. So basically, the mama came live, and I know she was talking about her book, and kind of responding to Rose, saying that she was the mother was chasing clout through Rose and all of this stuff. And the mother said, well, I wrote my book in 2021 before Rose was even popping like that. She did have some platforms, but they were not used for the mother. The mother is just now kind of promoting her book for the first time through Rose. And so she's like, my book has been out there for 3 4 years now, and so why would I need Rose for clout? I'm saying her family should come first all the time. Absolutely, Lolo, I completely agree. And the mother was basically like, Rose is a loose cannon. She's bonkers. You know what I mean? I think some of the things the mother said does make sense. I think they're both kind of interesting, but I do believe that the mom has a decent life going on to where she really doesn't need, Rose for too much of anything. The mom looks like she's pretty comfortable with what she's got going on, and was just like, if anything, Rose has kind of always lived to chase clout or whatever. Hey, Cancer 66. You sneaking and geeking at work. I hear you, baby. Thank you for sneaking and geeking with me. Love you, Cancer 66. Difference between a medically necessary surgery and an elective surgery. Come through, Associate Minister. That's exactly what we're talking about here. You know what I mean? It's just a lot, and when we get to watch Rose's actions, we watch how passive Brett is. He's kind of like her yes man, her people pleasing person. You know what I mean? We really haven't saw Brett say, well, I don't think this is a good idea, or maybe we should do this, or maybe we should do that. It seems like Brett goes along with whatever, however. Bye, I love you. Um, and so I think Brett needs to tighten up a little bit as the man of the house, you know what I mean? Because you seem like you're letting Rose be the leader when like either you're gonna need to be more of a step up into your leadership as a man. And I'm not saying to not, if you're into whatever your wife is into or whatever, like, hey, if she wants to move to wherever, that's what we're gonna do. If that's the type of man that you're cool being or whatever, then cool. You know what I mean? I can't knock it if y'all might be one and the same in that way. Like, so you might be totally with the type of things that she chooses to do. But I'm just like, to me, Rose seems impulsive. Like she seems like she wants to come off as like smart and intellectual when it comes to money. But I can assure y'all this, a lot of people that find a way to make money, and they might make money well, does not mean that they are good at maintaining it or growing it. You understand? Like if you just so happen to, like with YouTubing, this is kind of something that is like a hit or a miss. You could straddle the fence with it, or you can blow this mother freaker out the frame if you get into it right. You know what I'm saying? You can actually blow this mother out the frame, right? So if you're doing something like this, you guys, and you're able to get checks like 15 grand a month or whatever, when you might have only been used to making um you know 3,000 or 3,500 a month, or 4 grand a month or something like that. Maybe if you get paid $1,000 a week or something, I don't know what nobody pockets is, but if you go from that to 15 grand a month, see, 35 or 4,000 bucks a month will pay the average person's bills. Okay. Now, but when you start adding on triple the amount for doing less, like you ain't laying no brick, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? We YouTubers, you know. I'm not saying it's not hard work in whatever you're doing, but it ain't laying brick and concrete in a blistering sun, you know. Um, so when you do that, and it's almost like hustling drugs, you know what I'm saying? It's almost, well, I ain't gonna say quite that because the risks are different. But where it's like it's a lot of money into it for what looks like doing next to really nothing, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So I don't think that's something like Rose only been getting money for like a year and a half now, you know what I'm saying, real money. She's only been seeing real money for like a year and a half. So with only a year and a half of becoming it's talking about having a proper judgment to turn your income into savings and investments, period, Associate Minister. I wish I could hit the moderate button right now the way you be coming through. Yes, save, save, save. Yes, bestie. So, my thing is if you just jump into money but haven't had the proper tools of money management, you are going to look like you know money because you're getting it. But when it comes to your bottom line, or when it slows down, or I done told y'all my story before, from years ago, almost damn 20 years ago. It's, well, actually, I think now it's been 15 or 16 years. But hold on, y'all, I need a light. Papa, can I use your lighter? I'm right here in the chair by the door if you need me. Okay. Um, but yeah, so I can come from both perspectives, where it took me, I'm like, when you I've blown up before, I put my foot on the bank's head before, you know what I'm saying, but did not have proper money management tools. So I wasn't out here investing and securing. I got the bag, but I didn't secure the bag, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So, there was a time where it was very easy to get the bag. It was no problem running up the bag. But getting the bag and securing the bag is two different things. You understand? So, yes, yes, yes. So, when we come into things quickly because we're getting a check and we have found an algorithm, or we have found a steady way to get the YouTube check or whatever, it does not mean that you can go and give a money getting um what am I trying to say? You can't really come out like the teacher of getting money, okay? You can't really come out like, if I can give you a better example, like say for instance, if you hit the lottery, right? Let's say you hit the lottery, and within you hit the lottery for $2 million, right? $2 million, right? And so with that 2 million, within a year, you have bought some investment properties, you have bought some stocks, you have put your money in into some different things or whatever that is supposed to have you know um, a return or whatever, right? You become an owner of different things. You've bought a house, you've bought land, all this good stuff, right? Let me tell you something. You can hit the lottery and then invest, purchase some things, all that stuff, right? But you cannot have been pretty much straddling the fence of brokenness for most of your life, then hit the lottery, and then within a year want to come out with a book about how to revenue money, or how to do this or do that when it comes to money. Because people be quick to go ahead and write a book on something that they haven't even seen the return of. They just done started investing. They just started now owning some shit, investing in some shit, growing some shit, but want to act like just because they got it, they are an expert at it. That to me be the funniest thing ever. Yes, Lolo. So my thing is um learning to invest and to manage your money properly. That, I don't care who knows how to do it. That wasn't something that you just woke up and knew how to do. Those are the types of things that have to be instilled in you. It has to be taught to you, so therefore it's instilled in you. If parents who teach about money and earning money, they try to instill the appreciation for a dollar in their kids early, so they work hard. And like, when you just give somebody something, it's less appreciated than if they are working for it, if they are having to invest to see something grow. When you plant a garden, we ain't even gotta always use money. Shout out to the chat. I love y'all. It's this, look at money the same way. Y'all know where they're saying, if you think about it, how money don't grow on trees can go two different ways, right? Because technically, I mean, money is pretty much like paper, that they say come from trees or whatever. Use paper is made from the wood of trees and all this different stuff through its process. But however, the same way, if you are growing a garden, you don't just look down at the ground and say, okay, let there be tomatoes, or let there be cucumbers, or let there be peppers. No, you got to do some work to get the fruits of your labor. That's what I got sayings all for days. You feel me? Getting the fruits of your labor. You got to water your garden. You got to plant seeds. You have to soil your gardens. You have to soil the seed, water the seeds. The seeds need proper light. All of that to grow. It's the same with money. You have to make good investments. You have to make good investments, good purchases. You have to do the work. And if you don't have loan money already, well, there's another kind of work, like, actually having a job or a career or multiple jobs. One to pay the bills, one for trips, and one to save. I know there's some people that, hey, they don't let nothing stop them from what they want to do, including myself. Exactly, mom of three. They make them get a job and make their own money so they can learn how to appreciate that dollar. You got some parents that cut their kids off because they abuse their power of using their parents' money. Absolutely. Cancer 66 says, Associate Minister, I'm loving your wise words. Me too. Uh, we must remember a rich man will buy assets, things that can only be used once. A wealthy man will buy resources, things that can be used more than one time. Absolutely. Man, come through. You talking to me now, Associate Minister. You talking to me. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly why people, why some of the wealthiest people in the world is those that own oil and things like that. Things that can be used for set like that. That's what I'm talking about. Now that was a lesson right there in itself, Associate Minister. Rich people buy things that you can really only buy once, you know? Nothing that reuses itself or can reinvest in itself. None of that. Wealthy people, they invest in things that can be used by all, used by many, wanted by many, needed by many. Absolutely. Raw truth is in the building. Shout out, baby. Shout out. Shout out. Um, I'm definitely not where I want to be, but I'm open to educating myself and learning. Yes, Mama Three. We must remember a rich man will go for the gold brick asset. A wealthy man will go for the gold mine resource. Woo! Come through, Associate Minister. Man, you is dropping gems up in this chat, honey. Let me tell you, King, you is dropping some gems up in here. Period. Mm. I gotta repeat that. We must remember a rich man will go for the gold brick asset. A wealthy man will go for the gold mine resource. Woo! Ooh, 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 ooh. That was hard right there. Uh And I don't know where my other sister had open book, and she done had me in two lives today. Well, one I had to be in the bushes while I was getting my nephew together, but I ain't seen her this whole life. I done been to two of hers, y'all. I done been two of hers, and she ain't nowhere to be found. Even though I thought hers ended when it didn't. Um, but that just be my phones being stupid. Where was we? But yes, I am just a firm believer in that. I'm because money don't grow on, you can't just go pluck it off the trees, you know what I'm saying? And people feel like, at any moment, like I said, I like investing in things. I don't want nothing I can't buy, you know what I'm saying? I've always felt that way, you know what I mean? If I can't afford to buy it flat out and not go hungry tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Well, one rule that me and my husband live by is don't buy if you can't afford to buy it twice, at least twice. I like to say three times, but I'm going to say twice. And this means don't ever make a purchase more than a third of your total sum. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to buy a car and pay cash, first of all, I ain't buying no car without paying cash for it. Period. Everything me and my husband own outside, we purchased. You know what I mean? Um, and inside and every other side. You understand? But if you're buying a car flat out with cash and you got $30,000 in the bank, well, if you buying it with cash, I mean, you shouldn't spend over a third of what you got. You don't go have just 30 grand in a bank and spend 20K on a car and leave yourself with 10K. Personally, to me, that's stupid. You know, personally, to me, that's stupid. Like if Rose got 30K to spend on the surgery, but ain't got 5K to furnish the house, I think that's a problem. Like if you have to wait for furniture, so I mean, I just think stuff like that is a problem. I just do. But yes, y'all. But there's many ways. Like I'm all for budgeting, saving money, and stuff like that. Over the years, I've always eliminated things out of my life. And I learned to do a lot of things so I don't have to depend on someone else to do it for me. Now I like to spoil myself sometime with I go to spas, I go get facials, I go get my hair done in the shop. I go, whatever, occasionally. But more often than not, I like to do most things that I do myself. You know what I'm saying? I know how to paint just as good as anybody in the shop. So what is or do my nails? You know what I'm saying? I've been doing acrylics and all this shit since I was a teenager. You understand? So I have always done things like learning to braid hair. Or even doing hair, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, period. Of course, I tend to do other people's way better than I do my own, but I still do my own good enough for my aesthetic, you know what I mean? But like I do things that take a shorter time on my head, but if I'm getting paid to do somebody else's head, then yeah, I can go as long or whatever as you pay for. You know what I mean? But my thing is, I like doing all of that stuff myself because I like to pay for experiences. You know what I mean? I like to pay for for experiences in life. You know what I mean? Not just things. And so the things that I sacrificed throughout my life to have a different type of life was simple to me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? It just wasn't nothing. You know, and even if it's not about what you can't afford, because you can afford to do it all and do both. I'm just saying people get kind of get to their money in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So not everybody's saving journey or sacrificial journey is the same. You know, some people inherit money. Some people hit the lottery. Some people invest and flip money, flip things. You know what I mean? Some people work multiple jobs. Some people have a career. You know what I mean? It's just different ways that people get their money. So saving it is always going to differ as well from person to person. Everybody can't have the same budgeting class, to the exact, because how everybody gets their money is different. So, but I do believe that, if I'm talking to those that are like, regular working class people and things like that, um I also like to invest my money on in things that I can, like me and my husband both, um we have a lot of collectors items and things. For him is sports posters, um signed. I have signed baseballs from real, you know major league players, and some from completely signed by teams. We have instruments, extra vehicles or whatever. Like if there's ever a time where something needs to be done or there's an emergency of some sort that exceeds whatever we got plenty of things to if we had to fall back on. That's what we both that's something we have in common. Before we got married or whatever, we both like to collect things that, you know, like jewelry, for instance. A lot of my jewelry I do not wear because I keep them um kind of pristine. I have a lot of Italian gold. I collect Italian real gold or whatever. I love it. And so I have a lot of gold that I've collected. Coins. I used to have a coin collection worth like 25 stacks, but over time I've invested in certain things with them. After a certain while, I bought my mother a car with one purchase and just all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I've always liked to collect things that in the future you could sell if you needed to. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I've never come to that. But you just never know what may go on in the world, so take care of your things and make sure you got to fall back a nest egg, multiple nest eggs. Like I don't believe in putting all your money in a bank or in the same bank. Things crash, people get hacked all the time. Like no, the ancestors used to, child, what, bury a jar of money that out there by the tomatoes in a heartbeat. Child, what, I'm one of them, you feel me? I am one of them, child. I don't believe in having everything in one place. You need, you just can't. But yeah. So with that said, I think that budgeting is very important. Saving is very, very important because you definitely want to. Okay, Lolo, you definitely want to always have your emergency funds. You want to have your fun funds. You know what I'm saying? Like um you got to. Ain't nothing worse than struggling. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing worse than struggling or having to depend on somebody else to help you through. You gotta save, you gotta save, you gotta save. My lighter going out. Mm-mm-mm. But yes. So the last bit of my news is royal related. Now, I don't know who all was tapped in with the Royals when I covered it, but I've got my eye back on the Royals, and I think I'll be coming back with some royal, I'm gonna be back on the Royals asses or whatever. Because truth be told, I don't know if y'all have heard elsewhere, but you haven't heard it in the break room. Um Everything we have heard allegedly has been a lie. If you know, we've been covering the royal family. Kate was missing for like 7 months or something like that. It was cancer situations. They allegedly, then it went from possible plastic surgery to possible this, possible unalive. Nobody knew. Well, we guess what, guys? We still don't motherfucking know. But let me tell you what we do know. We do know that William has pretty much outed Kate and said that the whole cancer thing was a lie cooked up by her. And the reason why he wasn't coming to the press or speaking about it is because he did not want to be accused of covering up for her when he knew that the cancer thing was a lie. Now, we still do not, yes, it is Mom of Three, very essential. We still do not know. We still do not know where the hell Kate was for 8 months. We still do not know why she was away for 8 months. But what we do know is that William is trying to push Kate out still. He really doesn't want to be with her. I don't know what all has went on or any of that, but what I can tell you is he has outed her. Like I ain't have nothing to do with this cancer stuff. The pictures that was put out was through Kate. Um all of that. I had nothing to do with it. It was all Kate. We have not heard a rebuttal from Kate saying, Willie's lying or none of that stuff. I'm still waiting to figure it out. Also, if you know that Prince Harry is behind the Invictus Games Foundation, you know what I mean? That he hosts it yeah, pretty much they host in different areas, different places, or whatever, different countries. Well, they wanted to have it. The UK wanted to host the Invictus Games, I guess this year. And Harry was like, well, hold on. First of all, why would we do that? You people been giving us like a hard time. Y'all really ain't been very supportive of us, but okay. Harry said, okay, we can do the Invictus Games, but my wife will not be there, and neither will my baby girl because he fears for their life in the UK. He says, we don't have not really, I want to say fearful, but basically they don't have top security when they're there. Um, that's not a part of his royal package anymore. So he's like, look, if we don't got no security when we be coming to the UK, a lot of people have been trying to like, you got people trying to come against us, whatever. So no, you'll get me. I'll come host, but my family will sit this one out because we don't have security. Sorry, pops. Sorry, bro. But no, I have to protect my family. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. Plus, Harry said, plus, I'm not letting y'all do anything to ruin my marriage, come near my marriage, or any of that stuff. I'm keeping y'all as far away from my wife as possible. That's how Harry felt, period. And that's what I'm talking about, Harry. Protect your family at all costs. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Some king leadership shit, Brett. Brett, that's how you lead your family. You make sure that they can't be in the line of fire, the line of, behind enemy lines, none of that. Shout out to Harry. Shout out to Harry for keeping your foot on them Royals' necks. Clearly humble. It was something going on. It still haven't come out of why she was going or nothing, but it has came out that all of that was a lie. All of that was orchestrated by Kate. So far, this is what the news people and all of that is saying. We don't know how in the hell she got that scratch or a bump on the top of her head. Neither. No, we do not. But Willie Boy said that he was not about to get caught by the people lying, not even for his wife, because he said, "How would that look if the monarchy is caught covering up for somebody or doing this or doing that?" So he took his hands off of it, honey, and he was like, "I'm not lying for you. If you want to tell them you got cancer, okay." So he said this is why he didn't have interviews about it or updated people because he really didn't want to, be a part of that lie. Yep. So at this point, we're kind of stuck in the middle of not knowing which one, who's covering for who. We don't know if it's her taking a rap for him doing some kind of abuse shit. We don't know if it's a cover up. Now, what we do know is there was no cancer. Allegedly, I'm gonna go ahead and say the break room field there was absolutely no cancer. You know what I'm saying? And she's still not speaking up even for herself. Right, humble. I don't think there was any cancer. I think it's one of three things. One, he putting his hands on you, and maybe you use that to help him cover up some shit. Two, y'all going through some type of you wanted out of the marriage and she refused to to divorce or whatever, so y'all agreed to some type of separation while y'all figure things out or something. Or three, yeah, well, I think that was three. Yeah, either you had plastic surgery, either he been hitting on you, or it's some type of divorce separation stuff going on. So I don't even know. But somebody is deceiving somebody. Somebody's covering up for somebody. I'm going to keep my eye on it to see what's what. And I am also going to post my Cash App in case anybody has any gorgeous generosity within them. And if not, that is okay. Let me see. But yes, kudos to Harry. Yes, and keep his wife name out your motherfucking mouth too. Period, Lolo. Period, Pooh. Period. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out on that because I want to know where your ass was for 8 months or 6 months or 7 months or whatever. I want to know what was going on there. I'm curious. It's always some stuff going on within the royal family, y'all. So they are endless topic. And I think that that's something I want to remain kind of sticking with just a little bit over here. Um, Basically because no one had been touching on that around these parts, and so I think I would like to keep that as break room related as I can, as long as something juicy coming up, you feel me. um what else? So yeah, that's really what it is, y'all. William done outed his wife and said, I ain't standing behind no lies, I ain't getting caught up in no lies, and that's it, that's all. And we have Queen of Kings that's keeping her family sitting on the floor while she gets a tummy tuck and or whatever she getting allegedly. And I'm trying to figure out, when you done getting this tummy tuck mommy makeover, how you gonna come recuperate at home on an air mattress though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how you gonna come home and recuperate from a $28,000 um you know what I'm saying, elective surgery, and come home and do what? You gonna come home and recuperate on the floor on the air mattress? I just don't know. Child, people crazy, child. People crazy. Could not be me. Let's see. This reminds me of a movie I just watched. Have y'all seen a movie called The Deceit? I feel like somebody was talking about that on a live or something. Uh, but I ain't seen it myself. Yeah, Sarge. On an air mattress, she gonna come back and I guess heal her wounds on an air mattress. I'm confused, child. The kids gonna be cranky, because they ain't sat down on nothing comfortable in, since they was in Arizona. So I don't know, child. They went from a Airbnb that looked like a hotel room, non-suite, to a nice home that is empty as hell with nowhere to sit. Carpet fibers all in your damn food and shit. William, I'm coming for you. Period. Yeah, she'll pay for a recovery house stay. Right, which is even more money. Which is even more money. Hunty. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Uh, let's see. But yes, y'all. So It's interesting. This royal stuff is interesting. I'm interested to see where Queen of Kings gonna go, and things of that nature. Like I said, for me, Rose and them wasn't worth like I'm not no y'all already know I ain't no scary blogger or nothing. But I find it really important to protect your pages and stuff like that. And some of these people out here, their non-celebrity is really do be showing. You know how non-celebrity they are. It starts to show when you do content on them. Because I assure you, not P Diddy didn't come for none of us. Prince William ain't come for me. Let me see. Puff Daddy ain't come for me. Prince Willie ain't come for me. Um, let me see. I ain't covered too many folks. Yeah, Meek Mills ain't come for me. Yeah, you know, they don't know who the break room is, child. You know why? Because they're celebrities. But child, when you get these YouTube wannabe celebrities, I mean, I'm just saying for real, because there's no way I'm gonna be at 1 million subscribers giving a damn about what no damn body with 1,000 subscribers or 10K subscribers is saying. Not wishing that on her, but what goes around comes around. Kate dogged out Megan though, so she might be getting her karma. True, Lolo. True. Very true. Very true. She just might be getting her karma. So she's gonna get this surgery regardless. It seems like it. Damn, I think my last strike was my last strike. That's what I get for keep putting my cigarette down. Uh, they're celebrities in their fantasy world. Period. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Rosa's selfish ass MO. Yup. And she gonna have Brett take care of all those babies while she is in recovery. Period. Period. But yeah, it's crazy, y'all. I just say, blog your life at your own risk. That's something I'm gonna have a live on. Blogging at your own risk, because you have to decide if you're going to if you're gonna showcase your life, like you showcase it at your own risk. You just do. If you're gonna share stuff about your life, you share it at your own risk. I think it's it comes with a bigger check when you are incorporating family and the kids and all of that stuff. It brings a bigger check, but it also brings bigger risk. You know what I'm saying? You risk more, um, if you will notice, a lot of these other content creators or bloggers or whatever, the ones that keep people in their business make a lot of money, But there are some that don't have nobody in their business. They just doing their thing and they too make a lot of money. Like you got some that just put up funny content as a couple and they ain't got their kids all in it or risking their kids identities or any of that. Some do. It's just it's risk that comes with it either way it goes. But I just say if you gonna be up here telling your business, then tell it at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell stuff at your own risk. Because sometimes people are call themselves, I'm a blogger. I blog my life or my family life. But then when somebody start in the chats judging a family or whatever, it's like people get mad at the negative comments. But when it comes to on some real shit, like you can't just think everything gonna always be hunky dory when you're doing this kind of stuff. You can't always think everybody is gonna uh uh find your kids cute. You might have son and be like, man, if you don't go put a damn wipe his snotty nose or whatever the case may be. Not that they're talking shit about the child, but they're talking shit about the fact you have your child on camera with a nasty nose or something. You know what I mean? So you do these things at your own fucking risk. Hey cousin, shout out. I love you, TC. Shout out to you, baby. Y'all already know we got one half of the super fan in the building. Love you, baby. Big facts. I ain't gonna be on here much longer because I'm hungry. I'm ready for lunch now. But I love you so much, cousin. I was looking for y'all yesterday, hoping y'all would go live because y'all other live was good. But they're always good. But yes, y'all. It just chow. It be a lot. It be a lot, but it's just important to know what you're getting into. Know, like it's just you gotta know what you're getting into. Like that's why my other channels are so different, are gonna be so different from this one or whatever. And I look forward to that because some out of I got 5 channels that all like I said, not all of them are me alone or whatever, like but all so different. I would not have wanted 5 channels where I'm breaking down stories and covering stories and stuff like that. I think it's just child by I'm excited about them other channels too, y'all. I just am. Please make sure y'all go subscribe to Club 411 because honey, if they let me in tonight, I'm going live in 41 Club 411. Period. We had so many meetings yesterday, child. Okay, got you, baby, got you. We must remember a person can't shoot you with the fun if you didn't. Shoot you with the fun if you didn't. Use discretion in running a life blog. Yes. Use discretion when running a life blog. Your viewers and subscribers don't need to know everything in your life. Right. I was trying to read that first sentence correctly. But yes, I absolutely agree. You don't got to be on there showing your tax papers. You don't got to be on there showing nothing, you know what I'm saying, of your personal stuff. Like, and that's another thing that people have to get out of, feeling like if you can't be comfortable in whatever life that you present to your viewers. Like if you're not strong minded, then you're going to, a lot of bloggers and people have gotten to the bag and ended up in debt because they rushed to get all this stuff that they needed to look like they were balling or out of control or doing all this, that, and the third. But honey, you will end up right back in the unemployment line, not spending correctly. Got the club going up on a Monday. Facts humble. And I don't give a damn if I'm in the club by my damn self. You feel me? That's how serious I am. Uh But yes, a lot of the times these things is just to prove, to somebody else what we got. You know what I mean? We shouldn't even be living that kind of thing to like because what I own don't help your credit and what you own don't help my credit. So it really don't matter. If we had to sit up here and really care and check about whose house is the biggest, whose cars are the nicest, whose whatever this, that, and the third, I feel like the moral of the story is it looks like everybody blessed. You know what I'm saying? To me, it looked like everybody is blessed as we all should be. It don't matter if your car this brand and that person car that brand. What it mean is hell, both of the people in the story is driving. You understand? They getting from point A to point B. It don't matter if this person house is 5,000 square feet and this person's house is 10,000 square feet and this person's house is 2,000 square feet. It's about the happiness and contentment within those homes. Cause the motherfucker in the 10,000 square foot might be in an empty ass house with nobody to love. Meanwhile, the one in the 2,000 square foot house got happy children running around, in the kitchen cooking with a loving husband to come kiss their cheek while they frying chicken and, laughter is in the house and everybody is content and doing well. You can't always judge these books by the cover. It's not always about who's got the most expensive stuff. It's about who's the most peaceful and content. That's the challenge I'm trying to win daily. I'm not trying to prove that I drive a Ferrari. I don't. I have a drop top and a truck, and I'm satisfied with that. My husband got his 3 cars, and he's satisfied with that. You know. Thank you. Exactly, Chronicle. That's how I feel. You know, we are comfortable and happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting out here on the side porch right now with my feet up, talking to y'all, enjoying the conversation, and it feels wonderful out here. And yes, but we just got to be careful of who are we proving our life to, because at the end of the day, even after you prove the last thing, somebody gonna have you proving something else. It'll never be good enough. You can prove you got a roof over your head. Somebody gonna be wondering, well, do you got a car? You can prove you got a car. Somebody gonna be saying, but do you have a job? You can prove you have a job, and then somebody gonna be saying, but do you have money in the bank? You can prove you have money in the bank, and somebody gonna be saying, do you have investment? Like it's never gonna stop. So everything you get in life, let it be because that's what you want, not because people have you feeling like that's what you have to have, or have you spending money quicker than you intended because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses instead of keeping up with the budget that you already set for yourself before Pamela and them involved their 2 cents in your life. No, no, baby, no. Shall buy. The thing is not to just have fruits, but to get fruits that you want to enjoy. You know what I mean? Everybody life is different. Not everybody needs the same things. You know what I mean? Not everybody want the same things, baby. Some people might want a pool in the backyard. Some people might want a jacuzzi and a fire grill and pit area mixed with like I want a dance floor. You know, I want a dance floor and incorporate into my backyard. and things of that nature. A stage with a dance floor and stuff for shindigs, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that when we outside, you know. I want a snow cone and popcorn machine out back, you know what I'm saying? Built in everything, you know what I mean? Type things. I want things that I want to use year round, you feel me? That's what I want. Everybody ain't the same. So that's why I feel like there's no reason for people to compare what each other has because everybody don't want the same thing, you know? While somebody else might want a truck, somebody else want a photo sedan. Somebody else might want a two-door drop top. So it don't make what you want less than what I want as long as that is what you want. Yes, period, associate minister. But yeah, so that's it in a nutshell, y'all. But I'm about to jump off of here though, so I can go see Granny real quick and run some errands. But yes, I just like we got to do better. And Rose, you gonna have to do better because I don't think that's a wise decision at all. I mean, come on, baby. You already moved to Hawaii. Come on now, step it up. Now you got your family in Hawaii sleeping on, eating shit on the floor. Child, Jesus be offense. Make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way out. If not, it's cool. I ain't tripping. You feel me? I ain't tripping. What one channel don't do, the other one will. That's why I'm at with it. I'm building up all these. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be adjacent. So hit it if you like, don't if you don't. Thank y'all for pulling up though. I love y'all family. Thank y'all for being a friend and all of that. Shout out to Associate Minister, Bestie, and all the homies that came and pulled up on me today. God is good. I love y'all so much. And big facts, Associate Minister. Big facts. I love the jewels that you drop. Period. Thank you, Shelly Shell. I love you, baby. I will see y'all later. Y'all might see me in the club 411 if they let me in. Sarge, I love you. I love you. Shout out. Shout out. I've been seeing you here with me, but I forgot to give you a proper shout out, baby. But thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Humble. Thank you. I love y'all so much, Mama Three. Each and every one of y'all mean the world to me. Please lock in with me later. I might be in here turning it up just for the fuck of it. We'll see how things go. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for everything. God bless y'all. And I will see y'all later.